are you? Hope you're fine. This is the Shy Yeti Show.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
Oh, it's the Shy Podcast.
Oh, there's going to be some drama ahead.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
I see your mental condition is improving.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Good boy. He's not all that shy is right. Jeez.
Blimey, Governor. It's the Shy Life Podcast.
Hello, Paul.
Quack, quack, quack.
677. Bonjour et bienvenue au podcast Shy Life.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Shy Life Podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm all right. So, what's this episode about? Well, I hope the title of the episode hasn't given it away. Future editing Paul, you really shouldn't give the game away before the episode has gone out, so make sure you are more subtle about the naming of this episode, alright? Sorry listeners, just talking to my future self. So yeah, what's the episode about? Well, it's about a little problem we had in the flat recently. We didn't realise quite what was going on to start with. In fact, we blamed Yeti Uncle John as usual. But then, you know, if something bad happens anywhere, we do tend to point the finger at him. Anyway, let's run the theme music. When we come back, you'll see what I mean. Alright, run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life Podcast.
Yes, but it's a positive thing, Paul. The High Life, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
I'll go anywhere from potato.
Delicious.
Hello, campers. How are you?
You quite like a big bang, don't you, Paul?
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. Do you think he has?
I love the Yeti test. It's my favorite thing.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Yeah, I'm strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
I could eat my body weight in crisps every day.
Has anyone seen my hot sausage?
It's all gooey and meaty and yum, 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 yum.
Oh, I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life Podcast.
I like that. Yeah.
Look, mommy, I'm famous.
Marvellous. Marvellous, Paul.
Hi there.
Paul, did you finish my milk? I'm sorry, Cromitty, what? Paul, did you finish my milk? You know, you only have to tell me and I'll get more milk. No, I in fact, I've been having a bit of a dairy-free week because, you know, you remember I was trying oat milk. Oh yes, oat milk, as you called it. Yeah, well, I was trying oat milk and, I wasn't sure if it was really having much effect because the trouble is I didn't cut out dairy altogether. Oh, so now you are? Well, trying to. It's difficult. There's milk in so many things. But, anyway. So no, sorry, I didn't drink your milk. Perhaps Toby? No, Toby doesn't usually. I think he has a fridge in his own room anyway. Yeah, he has so much in that bedroom. I really don't know what's in there. Yes. He does keep himself to himself in that room, doesn't he? He does, yes. He's always getting packages. He does get a lot of packages, yeah. He takes them in and, the amount of DVDs and second-hand books he's been getting, he'll need more shelves in there. In fact, some of the books and stuff that were in his room seem to have sneaked into the living room, actually, but there you go. Yes, Paul, well, maybe I can put some bookshelves up down in the lab. Oh, Cromitty, I don't sort of want to impinge in your space. Well, no, Paul, but remember that August Evans, you know, he used a section of the lab for his paintings, and of course he's gone now. Yeah, but maybe you'll want to expand into that. Oh, I think I have all the space I need. I'm sure we can get some shelves put up. You know, I have scientific books that could go on some of the shelves anyway. I'm sure it wouldn't encompass all of your extra books and DVDs, but it might help. Well, to be fair, I haven't been buying much recently. It's just that the books that were mine, that were in that room that Toby is in, are being moved out, shelved slowly out. Yes, Paul, well, whatever. I'll look into it. Yeah. Still, it doesn't solve the mystery of the missing milk, does it? Oh, well, it's not just the milk, to be fair. I was just sort of, well, beginning the conversation. Well, I can tell you, I haven't had any of your food or drink. Well, what else is missing? Well, cereal. Honey Cheerios. Some OT things. Well, so even some rice. Well, it's a little bit strange. Well, I mean, there's only one person I can think of who might be popping in for little snacks, uninvited, and it's not me, and it's not Toby, and it's obviously not you. Can anybody think of Yeti Uncle John? Oh, Paul. I mean, we're always pointing the finger at Yeti Uncle John. I know. Things do have a way of going missing around here. Yes, well, you know, he does get very hungry, and sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night, and he comes over here, and I think he might help himself. Well, we should speak to him and say, you know, this is the trouble with him being a sort of only a half member of the household. You know, he sleeps here when it's cold outside, when it's too cold for the magpie hut. So he gets away with not paying for anything. Oh, well, this is very true, Paul. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't know whether we should broach the subject. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, the thing is, the milk was different. The milk was sort of left out empty on the worktop, but the cereal, the packaging had been torn in a way that I think even Yeti Uncle John would not do. Don't you put your cereal into Tupperware boxes? Well, I do when I've opened them, but the ones that were gone had literally not been opened. What, and he ate all of them? Well, someone did or something did. To be honest, the more I look at this book... Look, come and have a look over here. All right. Look, I don't think this is Yeti Uncle John's work. No, I mean, the little tears, it almost looks like... Well, and bite marks as well. Surely Yeti Uncle John wouldn't bite into the packaging. It looks familiar to me. I can't place it. You don't think we have rats, Paul? I would hope not. We've never had rats in the whole time I've lived here. I mean, we've barely had mice. And I think we only had mice because, or maybe mouse years ago, because the front door, there was a little tiny gap, and tiny mice can squeeze themselves under door cracks like that. I think we had like one mouse once. Well, yes, Paul, but that was a long time ago. Not to say they haven't found another way in. Yeah, but surely mice wouldn't take milk out of the fridge and tear into cereal boxes like that. Well, maybe the milk was Yeti Uncle John, and the cereal was something else. Oh, I'm not sure. Well, I've not seen anything, and you've not seen anything. Toby's not mentioned anything. What about Dealey? Dealey might have seen something. Oh, I don't know. I don't like to bother him. He's very sleepy these days. I think if he'd have seen something, he would have let us know. It's not to say that whatever it is isn't moving around the house when he's asleep, when we're all asleep. I might just give Yeti Uncle John a quick ring. Oh, you're not going to accuse him, are you? No, I'm not going to accuse him. I'm going to ask him a question. All right, Paul, be careful. I am. All right. Hello, Yeti Uncle John. How can I help? Yeti Uncle John, it's me, Paul. Oh, hello, Paul. What do you want? Cromitty and I think we might have mice or something in the house. Mice, Paul? Well, yeah. It's weird. Things have been disappearing from the larder. Well, before you say anything, it's not me. No, we weren't saying it was you. I bet you were. No, the thing is, the cereal box, the remains of it, it's got sort of teeth marks in it, and to be honest, it triggers something in my mind, but I can't think what. But you think you might have mice? Well, can't explain it really. I mean, the damage. I mean, the cereal. Well, I don't know. Well, I'll get rid of them as soon as possible if I were you. I'll call in the mouse inspectors or something. Pest inspectors, that's right. Oh, I suppose we could. No, you're right, we ought to do that. Yeah, I would, Paul. Oh dear. Well, thanks for the advice. No problem, Paul. I do hope you get rid of the problem soon. I hope we do as well. Okay, I better go. I better ring the pest inspectors. No, pest. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Yes, Paul, I do. Well, speak to you soon. Bye, Yeti Uncle John. He thinks you should call somebody in, does he? Well, I'm in two minds because, you know, we've only had this evidence so far, but I guess it's best to knock the problem on the head before it develops. Yeah. I'll call up the pest exterminator people now and see if they can come over. Oh, Kapow pest exterminators. Oh, yes, well, I guess you should call them. I suppose so. It's an answer machine. Okay, I'll leave a message. Hello, my name's Shy Yeti. I'm from the Shy Life podcast. Wonder if you could send one of your people over. I think you probably have our address. We think we may have mice. We're not sure. There's been some things torn open and sort of little bitey marks. It sort of looks a bit like mice, but actually it reminds me of something else I've seen and I've forgotten what. But anyway, if you can send somebody over, that would be great. Before it becomes an actual big problem. Okay, thank you. Call me back on this. Yeah, you'll know the number. There's only one Shy Yeti. Bye-bye. Oh, Paul, playing on your celebrity. Well, you know, if you've got it, you might as well use it. Well, you know, next time you go to one of the Kapow restaurants, you better say, do you know who I am? I should do, yeah. Oh, gosh. Hopefully somebody will come over quite soon. You said the markings, the bitings, reminded you of something. Can you not think where? Not entirely, no. But, it'll come to me, I guess. Maybe a particular type of mouse that you saw back living in your parents' house back as a child. Yeah, that's possible. I'm just going to have my coffee. Oh, that's odd. What's odd? What's odd, Paul? I made this coffee about 10 minutes ago. It'll be cold, Paul. Well, not entirely. But no, I mean, it's half drunk. It's half drunk? What do you mean, you put alcohol in it? No, I mean, somebody has drunk half of it. And not you? No, not me. Do you think this mouse is here, even as we speak? You think the mouse drunk your coffee? Or whatever it is. Somebody did, you didn't. Dealey certainly didn't, he's asleep. There's nobody else in the house. Toby's not here. Where is Toby? Oh, he's out on some adventure somewhere. Do you think he has his own podcast where he talks about his own adventures? Quite possibly. He mentioned something about Jack the Ripper. He does keep strange company. No, I don't think he's hanging... Anyway. But somebody's drunk my coffee. Well, I'm sure this guy will turn up soon. I wouldn't drink that if something else has drunk it. No, you're not wrong. Okay. Listeners, it's probably time to have a break now. Well, or go and listen to something else whilst we wait for the pest exterminator to arrive. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm not quite sure what I'll share with you. That's another job for Future Paul. Future Paul, if you're listening, choose something good, won't you? Something interesting. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, listeners. Just talking to Future Paul. He has to be kept in line. He can be very rebellious. Oh, yes. He's cheeky. It's because he's older, Paul. He has a authority. He thinks that he's more important than you. Well, sometimes you have to learn from the young, Future Paul. Yeah? Just because you're older, by however many weeks or months it takes me to edit this episode, or you to edit this episode. Anyway, sorry, listeners. You have a listen to something when we come back. The pest extermination should be here. Okay.
Diary. It's a Monday, first day of my holidays. The whole day I was editing my new video about another series of Power Rangers for my Polish channel called Grota Nerda. It was third day of editing and finally I was able to publish my video on my channel. Later on, after finishing the editing, which was pretty exhausting, I must say, I made some chicken strips and chips. Dear Yeti Diary, it's a Tuesday. Today my bear arrived to my place and he's gonna spend 3 next days at my place. We're supposed to go on the lake and rent a room or a hotel, but the prices are pretty crazy even in small towns. So we chose to stay at my place. I supposed to make cabbage rolls today, which are one of the Polish traditional meal. They have mincemeat and rice rolled into cabbage and cooked, but it's pretty complicated dish and pretty messy. Whole kitchen would be needed to be clean after cooking, and I'm pretty lazy today, so I just said let's go out and eat a dinner in a local kebab restaurant. It was pretty good, and when we were ending our meal, there comes whole bunch of kids from some school. I guess they were on some trip and they get a meal, but I'm not sure if the kebab dish is a perfect meal for around, I don't know, maybe second grade kids, probably very younger. When we back, we just do jigsaw puzzles, and later on we watch Final Destination Part 3. Dear Yeti Diary, it's Wednesday and my bear is still at my place. We chose to not spend the whole day in the flat and we made a grill or barbecue, as you want, for a few our bear friends. There was 6 people and I made specially burgers for this occasion. It was the first time where I cooked my burgers on a grill. Usually I'm baking them, if I can say it like baking or frying, in my air fryer, so they are like a bit fried but not fried. There is no oil, so they are not frying, but you know what I mean. We spent whole day in the garden talking and eating and getting bite by mosquitoes. Yeah, that was the worst part of this evening. After we back to my flat, we watched another part of the Final Destination, but not fourth, because I still thinking this is the worst part of all the series. We watched the fifth part, which is accurately a prequel to the other parts. Dear Yeti Diary, it's Thursday. My bear just back to his place, but before he did it, we had time for 2 more movies to watch. So we started with Elemental. It's a Pixar movie, animated movie, about elements like fire, water, earth, wind that fall in love in each other, but the curious part of this is that the water fell into love in fire. The second movie we watched was Avatar: The Way of Water. It was okay. It's a good sequel, but I think it could be a half an hour shorter. There was few plots that was pretty much unnecessary, and if they would cut off them, the movie would have a much better flow and tempo. So I wish they cut off this. For the dinner we have again chips and chicken strips. I prepared them in my air fryer. After my bear go out to his place, I was playing a game and catching up on weekly quests in my Warframe game, where I have to do some missions week by week and for getting extra premium money and extra prizes. Dear Yeti Diary, it's Friday and I installed on my phone a Pokemon Go game, so I spent a lot of time outside catching the Pokemons like few years ago when the game was released and still fresh. Now it's pretty much bigger than I remember. There is plenty of new options, plenty of new roads, plenty of new Pokestops when I can get extra Pokeballs or fruits for my Pokemon. Also, I can train my Pokemon, I can fight with other players, I can fight on gyms and getting badges, so it's a whole new experience. So I think it was pretty much worth to get back after the years and give it another chance. Unfortunately, when I turn on the location option that will work in the background, it recharged my phone, and from 80% in few hours it just dropped into 5%, so that's not good. So I had to turn off that option, and now it's tracking my walking only when I have Pokemon app open. When I go back to my flat when I was tired and my legs was hurting because I did a lot of steps, I watched my TV series called Castle. Actually, I'm rewatching it after years. It's about a criminal writer that is working with policewoman on crimes, looking for inspiration for new books, and they fall in love. Dear Yeti Diary, it's Saturday and I've been waiting whole week for this day because today my friend is gonna visit me. We didn't see each other for over 3 years. I believe we met last time right before pandemic beginning. So we have a lot to catch up, a lot of cuddles to catch up, a lot of movies to catch up, gossips to catch up, and I have to tell him about the Scorpio bingo, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because he's a fellow Scorpio bear, so probably our Scorpio bingo will have few points similar with him too. For us, for dinner, I made arrabbiata chicken with pasta. We both love spicy food, and a pasta food, so it was a perfect dish. Later we have a catch up, we gossiped a bit, talking about music, mostly 80s music, and we watched a first part of a Matrix movie. But of course, to the movie we need something to eat, so we ordered tortillas with beef, spicy sauce and mayo sauce, and that's a perfect combination of sauces for the kebab or tortilla or any fast food. Mayo and spicy sauce is magic. Dear Yeti Diary, it's Sunday and I was brutally woke up at the 9 o'clock in my last day of holidays, but well, if I have a friend at my place I can't sleep longer than him, so I told him to wake me up when he woke up, and he woke me up at 9 a.m. when I mostly on my holidays waking up around 1 p.m, sometimes later, but well, I have to survive. I made a toast with salami, cheese and mushrooms for the breakfast, and we were eating them while watching second part of Matrix. Right after movie, my Scorpio friend had to go back to his city and he departed, and I started again walking around my neighborhood catching up Pokemon for over 2 hours in a very high and bright sun. When I back to home I was all sweaty and my legs were hurt and I was really tired, but I catched a lot of new Pokemons that I didn't had so far, and well, I have to this game already have 6 years and I believe I didn't even catch a half of the monsters that are catchable, so before me there is a lot of steps and kilometers to walk. After I get back to my flat, I started to read a manga. It's called Seraph of the End. It's about a virus that killed over most of the population and bring the vampires out from the lairs to the world. And now the vampires are the kings of the world and humans are their slaves. And that's all. It's over of my holiday. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. to the work. Oh God, how I gonna do it?
Oh, Paul, I think someone's here. That'll be the pest exterminator. I hope so. Good. Well, come on then, let him in. I'm going. Hello, quack, 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 it's me. Hello. It's me, Ozzy, the talking duck. Ozzy, what are you doing here? Oh, sorry, we thought it was somebody else. No, I was sent here. Quack, quack, quack. You were? Yes, I'm a pest exterminator. A pest exterminator? Well, I did call one of those. I didn't know that's what you're doing. Well, you know, you told me to find a job. Well, you know, you do have a job as my courier. Oh, yes, my career is a courier. My courier career. Ha ha ha. Quack, quack, quack. Ah, yes, very funny. Oh, sorry, quack, quack, quack. I'm just going to scan the room. Keep talking. Oh, all right.
Last time we heard from you, you were in Bulgaria. Didn't think you were going to be back that soon.
Oh, Paul, quack, quack, quack. Well, I had a change of plan, quack, quack, quack. I had to come back and, I got this job temporarily. I've got to go back to Bulgaria in a few days' time. This is quite complicated. Anyway, I'm here now, and I'll fix your problem. And, yes, I mean, I'm always available for work, Comedy, I really am.
Oh, thank you. Well, not at the moment, but soon, I hope. Yes, I'm sure Comedy will find something for you, Ozzy. Yeah, you must know Bulgaria quite well by now.
Oh, I suppose so, yes. Quack, quack, quack. I guess I do.
So you're working for the Power Pest Extermination?
I am. Quack, quack, quack.
Good.
Oh, I had a letter recently, which I don't know if I can iron this out.
Iron it out?
Yeah, quack, quack, quack. There was a sketch that you did a while back where, well, it wasn't you, it was Yeti, Uncle John and Cromitty. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, yes? What did we do?
Well, you kept talking about eating food from a Chinese restaurant, including eating duck.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Well, I think that was recorded before we even knew you.
No, I just want to say, quack, 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 even though I'm a talking duck, I'm a different sort of duck. You know, as you can see, I have legs and clothes and eyes and everything.
Well, I mean, normal ducks have legs and, well, they don't have clothes.
No, well, I just wanted to say, it's a bit like some things are to be eaten and some things are not. And yet they look very similar. Quack, quack, quack.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm not an eating duck. I mean, I eat, but I'm not to be eaten. I'm not the type of duck you'd eat.
Well, no, I mean, you must be quite chewy. Paul. No, what I mean, he's not like the ducks you see in the pond. Are you, Ozzy?
I am not. And, yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into it, but I look like a person, don't I?
You look like a person, but with a duck's head, kind of, and a hat.
I do. Quack, quack, quack. It's a good look, isn't it?
It's a very good look, yes.
Just a minute, Paul. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah.
How's it going, the scanning?
Oh, it's all right, quack, quack, quack. Nothing in here. I'll have to try some of the other rooms. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah. Sorry. What were you saying? Quack, quack, quack.
Yes, so you got some letters, from people saying they thought it was insensitive?
Well, yes, I don't think they realise, quack, 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 that, you know, I am not the sort of duck that one would eat. And I understand that some ducks are for eating. It's like, you know, you probably had the same problem with Charlie Gurr, you know, eating things.
Yes, Charlie Gurr does like to eat pies, and some of them are meat pies.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Paul, isn't it? Some things are for eating and some things are not. Quack, quack, quack. So, you know, if I ended up in a pie, that would be wrong.
Oh, no, you won't end up in a pie.
No, but, you know, Charlie Gurr, he's very quick to put anything in a pie.
He is, but it would be as wrong to put you in a pie as it would be wrong to put me in a pie.
Some people think that putting anything that's made of meat in a pie is wrong.
Well, yes, they're vegetarians or vegans. But we don't want to get into this. Yes, listeners, what we want to underline is that there has been mention of eating duck on this show, but it's a different type of duck. It's the edible duck. It's the duck that you would find in a Chinese restaurant, not Ozzy the duck. We're not trying to suggest that we eat Ozzy the duck. Ozzy, would you eat duck in a restaurant, or is it too close to home? Oh, that's a controversial question.
No, not at all. It's not a controversial question, is what I'm saying. Quack, quack, quack. I would personally not choose to eat duck in a Chinese restaurant, but that's mainly because I am personally of the vegan persuasion. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. No, that's the only reason. And yes, it would kind of be a bit odd if I did, really, I suppose. Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, right. Well, come in, and now we've underlined that. Hopefully we won't get any more letters.
I hope so. People were being really nice. Quack, quack, quack. People were concerned for me.
They thought that the Shallow Podcast team would eat you?
Well, I don't know. They just thought it was a little bit insensitive that you were talking about it. But as you say, that sketch was probably recorded, you know, before I was even on the scene. Quack, quack, quack.
But maybe it was quite a while ago now, and even longer since it was recorded. Yes. Well, let us tell you what the problem is.
All right. Oh, I can smell something. It's a bit... What is that smell?
I don't know. I haven't really thought I don't have the greatest sense of smell, I have to say. What about you, Cromitty? Well, I hadn't really thought about it. It's just sometimes, the smells do enter this flat, particularly when Yeti Uncle John has turned up, and he hasn't had a shower for 5 days.
Oh, bless him. Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah. What does it smell of?
Oh, it's very, I can't place it now. It's like mulch, like wet, sort of, I don't know. Something's wrong. Oh, tell me what's been happening. Quack, quack, quack.
Well, Cromitty found that something had been eating into his food, like cereal boxes. And first we thought it might be Yeti Uncle John or one of us. And then we thought that perhaps, I don't know, because when we found the box, look, here's the box of one of the cereal boxes. It's like nibble marks. I don't think Yeti Uncle John would nibble into a box, do you?
Oh, bless him, no. To be honest, I don't. Quack, quack, quack. That does look like, but it's not mice. It's not rats either. Quack, quack, quack. It's a little bit strange.
That's what I thought. And Ozzy, I feel like I recognised the bite marks. I've seen them before somewhere. And I can't for the life of me think where. It'll come to me.
Yes, Paul, yeah. Oh, I've got to smell this smell. I've got to work out where it comes from.
It could be food from upstairs. The neighbours upstairs, they like to smoke stuff.
Oh, do they now? Quack, quack, quack. No, it's not that though, is it? Can I just wander round? Quack, quack, quack.
Please feel free. There's a laboratory downstairs.
Yeah. I don't think I need to go downstairs at the moment, Cromitty. Quack, quack, quack. The smell is definitely on this floor. It's not in the kitchen. Not in the lounge. I'm just going in here.
That's my bedroom.
Yeah, it's not in this bedroom, though.
I mean, it could be the bathroom. Paul, I flushed. I know.
I don't think it's this room. Quack, quack, quack. No. What's this room?
That's Toby's room.
No. May I have a look? Quack, quack, quack.
Of course.
Oh, blimey. Oh, this is where it's coming from. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it does. I mean, Toby's away at the moment. He's been away a day or two, and he's going to be away a day or two more. But, I mean, he's very clean, Toby. The fact that the house is as clean as it is thanks to him. I mean, I know he has a lot of books in there. Yes, he's a bibliophile. A bibliophile. Yeah, he likes books. Books. That's where I've seen those bite marks before.
Oh, yes, Paul. Well, where? Quack, quack, quack.
In the library, in the college library. Those are shelving imp bite marks. Oh, no. How have we got shelving imps here? I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything at the moment. But that's the thing, they keep still.
Shelving imps. You're right. That is the bite mark of a shelving imp. I've never met them. I've never met shelving imps, Paul. Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, well, I have. They turned up in the library a number of times.
Oh, blimey. None is a particular way, a thing, isn't there? How to get rid of them.
Yeah. But how did they get here? Well, Paul, I mean, as you said, Toby is always ordering new second-hand books. Boxes are arriving. But not boxes of shelving imps. Yes, but maybe there was just one pregnant shelving imp that was in the box. I guess so. I mean, some libraries do sell old stock. Oh dear, what should we do? Ozzy?
Well, we need to draw them out. If I remember rightly, quack, 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 they don't like noises like singing and anything cultural because they're always eating, words, quack, quack, quack.
I think that's how I got rid of the ones in our library, reading to them and piping sounds, and yeah, I think we drove them away.
Yeah, well, we're going to need some sort of container, but we are going to have to wait. Oh dear, this is going to... that smell, quack, quack, quack.
Even I can smell it now.
Well, they're in this room. They're hiding behind these books and these bookshelves.
You don't think that somebody, sent them here deliberately to cause trouble? Long lost cousin Algernon or something? Oh, Paul, I don't know. I mean, you must stop fixating about this. I'm hardly fixating, I'm just saying.
Who's this long lost cousin Algernon then? Paul, quack, quack, quack.
Oh, he's one of our nemesis.
Oh, right, yeah, quack, quack, quack.
He is my long lost cousin Algernon. He's also, I think he still currently is the controller.
The controller? Quack, quack, quack.
I don't think you really need to know, Ozzy. He is a thorn in our side. He is, yeah.
Oh, dear. Well, he would send a shelving imp here.
I don't know. He's done a lot of things. He's been more quiet or sneaky, or at least his people have, the last year or two. We thought he'd kind of forgotten us, but then we keep finding out that he hasn't forgotten us.
Well, I would think it more likely that it's a coincidence. I think, as you say, your flatmate, quack, 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 he orders lots of books. The odd shelving imp, it's not impossible that it might have got into the box.
Yeah. I guess it is a possibility. Yes, Paul, and as he does go to second-hand bookshops which may have ex-library stock. Yeah. Some of those bookshops could be totally infested with shelving imps.
Yeah, from what I remember, they're quite prolific, they're quite sneaky. Yeah, but they're not that difficult to get rid of once you know what to do.
And we have gotten rid of shelving imps before now. I just thought I'd seen my last. The only ones I've ever seen have been in a library.
Did you used to work in a library, Paul? Quack, quack, quack?
I did, but, as it happened, Control Incorporated, which is where the controller and long lost cousin Algernon come in, they took over the college, and they really drove it into the ground. And it was time to leave, and so I left. About 2 years ago now, maybe a little more.
Oh, Paul, did you like being a librarian? Quack, quack, quack?
I did. There were some very nice people, very nice customers, but shelving imps were one of the problems. That and senior management, who I don't think even knew which way round to hold a book, let alone had ever read one.
Oh, Paul, quack, quack, quack.
Yeah, well, I believe the college has actually gone bust.
It's done what?
It's gone bust. It's closed down.
Has it? Oh.
I did not know this, Paul. Yeah, I think that was one of the reasons that the controller took it over. He had other plans for it. Oh, yes, what plans? Well, I think he's turned it into a giant coffee shop and a museum in his memory. Oh, Paul, really? So it's a museum to Control Incorporated now? Pretty much, yeah. Well, there you go. I got out at a good time. You jolly well did, yes.
Oh, it's a shame when things change, though. Sounds like it was a lovely place at one time.
Well, within reason. I'm just glad that I wasn't there when they finally closed the doors.
No, Paul, that's awful, quack, quack, quack. Awful. Anyway, we need to get these shelving imps sorted.
Yes, please.
I'll go and organise containers, and then we'll just have to lure them out.
All right. listeners, it's probably time for something else. You have a listen, and when we come back, we'll get rid of these darn shelving imps. Oh yes, Paul, we will. Hi, Big Fatty, it's me, Paul the Show Yeti. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
I'm all right.
Good.
I'm here with Yeti Uncle John. Hello, Yeti Uncle John. No, I mean, hello, Big Fatty. Sorry, I got confused as to who I was.
Yes?
Yes.
Always confused.
Now, Big Fatty, we're here today. We're
where are you?
at Yeti Uncle John's Magpie Hut.
Oh, the Magpie Hut.
He's been having quite a lot of trouble with the magpies of late. But things are better now, aren't they, Yeti Uncle John? They are, Big Fatty, yes.
Oh.
They're much better.
Yes.
We've had some baby magpies recently.
Oh, yes.
They've made things very, very nice and sweet and cute. Yes, that's always good to hear.
Oh, yes.
So we should take the Big Fatty Online listeners into the Magpie Hut.
Yes.
Oh, yes, please
like
do come in.
Got gas.
Look at the marvellous birds.
Oh, marvellous.
There's lots of lovely magpies.
Yes.
They're very intelligent,
yes.
Big Fatty. They do all sorts of things. Yes, they do like flying displays.
Oh, yes.
They do painting. They do lots of squawking, as you can hear.
Dogs playing
after a while, you begin to understand what they're saying. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Art, squawking. Other things.
Very much like the BFO.
Yeah. They also do poops.
Oops, poops.
Thanks, magpies. That's a new baseball cap on this morning.
Oh, yes. What else? Well,
I'm terribly sorry. It's actually a sign of good luck.
Oh, yes.
A sign of good luck. What to be pooped on by a magpie.
Shat on by a magpie.
That's what some people say.
Oh, the best of luck.
Idiots.
Yes.
Yes, mostly idiots. But anyway.
Okay.
Well, Big Fatty online listeners, perhaps, I think the birds might have eaten something that disagreed with them, so perhaps it's time to leave.
Was it
I think
Big
it might be
Fatty's
time
cooking?
to leave, yes. This isn't Shark Week.
Oh, Shark Week.
No, it's not. The magpies are affected too, though,
Yes,
I'm sure they are. Come on, everybody. Probably time to leave.
Okay.
Thanks, Big Fatty. Everything's okay here, really. Nothing else is going on. Quick, get out of here before you get pooped on.
You snorted again.
I'm very sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Bye for now, Big Fatty. Bye, Poodle. Oh, yes. Bye, Poodle. Oh, dear. Apologies.
Yeah. I guess y'all, that, of course, was Paul the Shy Yeti and Yeti Uncle John. Y'all, it sounded like they were going through the magpie car wash, except the magpies were washing hats, and by washing I mean having the Bama squirts. It's kind of like that apple jelly. It just kind of all over everything. Big Fatty, you're vulgar. You're just vulgar. That's all there is to it. Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I can stand the smell much longer. Oh, I know. Oh, I know, Paul, it's bad, isn't it? Yeah, gosh. How are we going to explain this to Toby? I don't know. I mean, this has all happened since in the last day or so since he's been away. Well, you know, the shelving imp or imps must have been in one of the boxes he received, and well, he hadn't opened it. No, I can see a box on the bed that seems to have exploded rather than been opened. It was probably arrived just before he left, and he's going to blame us. He's going to blame us for destroying the box. Well, I'm sure Ozzy can give you a certificate and can explain, you know. If there's any problem, he can just call Ozzy and hear the truth. It's funny that Ozzy is the pest exterminator, isn't it? Oh, it is, yes. Well, I'm glad he is getting other work, because the Shy Life podcast does not pay a lot of wages. No, and you can't be sending him to Australia every 5 days just to get him out of our hair. I know. Yes, well, and one day, you know, when Ike has returned, then, you know, we may not have very much left for him to do. This is true, but he always knew the job was temporary. I can hear him coming back.
All right, guys, quack, quack, quack. It's all set up.
What are we doing? Do you want me to read some poems?
No, not this time. What I've got here is a device where I've got some shelving voices preserved. So I'm going to play them, and in the hope that it'll lure out the shelving imps.
Oh, good, right, yes. So what, we're just going to sit here and keep quiet?
Pretty much, quack, 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 yeah. Yeah, right, we'll just be very, very quiet, alright? Yes, we'll be very, very quiet. Yes, okay, as quiet as mice, or no, as shelving imps.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna play the shelving imp sound. Quack, quack, quack. Do not be disturbed. Alarmed. You know what I mean. Quack, quack, quack.
Okay. Is anything happening? I think. I don't know.
Right, guys, quiet now. Quiet. Quack, quack, quack.
Sorry. Oh, look. There is movement. Shelving imps. Oh my goodness, yes. They're emerging from their hiding. They are hearing the call.
Yes, they are. Quack, quack, quack. They'll head towards the doorway. They'll go through the door, and that's when we'll catch them.
Oh, wow. I hope this works. They're heading for the door.
There's food in the hallway, which is part of the trap.
Do we know how many there'll be?
Not really. I do have a monitor. Let me just try and get this working.
Well, what is that?
Oh, it's a device. It should pick up the number of heartbeats in this room.
Heartbeats?
Yeah, look. There's us three here. You see those three dots? And then can you see all the other dots?
Oh, yes. 13 dots. 13 shelving imps?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. They're heading towards the door. That's very useful, that device.
It is quack, 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 yes.
Very interesting, yes. Gosh. I wonder if Kapow Pest Exterminators want any help with their tech. Well, I don't know. It seems to work fine. I know, but, I can always ask.
Yeah, all right. Quack, quack, quack. Shush now.
There they go. Right. Pressing the button. Ooh, they're not pleased.
No, they're not. Quack, quack, quack. That's got them trapped.
They're eating the food.
Which is good because, quack, 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 it's got a sleeping pill stuff in it.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good. Hopefully they'll eat it all and fall asleep.
Yeah, and then it's easier to transport them home.
Oh, what a relief. Oh, gosh. Oh, I never thought we'd see shelving imps again.
Well, they're captured. We can get them out of your hair. Quack, quack, quack.
If only I had hair. What do you do with them? Where do you take them? You don't kill them, do you?
No. Quack, quack, quack. There's a place for everyone. And there's even a place for shelving imps. We take them to old libraries that are laying dormant. Disused libraries. There's so many buildings, houses that are just lying empty.
That doesn't sound strictly legal.
Oh, quack, quack, quack. Well, it's considered part of the clearance process. House clearance process. Anyway, it's all fine. It's all above board. Quack, quack, quack.
Well, Ozzy, thank you so much. What a pleasant surprise that you were the pest exterminator.
I know. Quack, quack, quack. Quite a coincidence. Cromitty, do you know if there'll be any more courier work coming my way?
Well, I'm sure there will be soon. Yes.
It's always nice to be here for the Shy Life podcast listeners. Quack, quack, quack. Any news on your friend, the alien? Quack, quack, quack.
No, not quite yet, but we're looking into it. Yes, we're still trying to locate him. It's just not that easy.
Oh, right. Oh, well, come on then. I've got a vehicle waiting outside. You might recognise the driver.
Oh, right, yes.
Come on then. Quack, quack, quack.
I wonder who he means. Hello, guys. It's me. I'm the driver. Yeti, Uncle John, I should have guessed, of course. Kapow Pest Exterminators, Kapow Taxis.
Oh, yeah. Yeti Uncle John does a lot of our driving when we need transport. Quack, quack, quack.
Yes, it seems to work well, doesn't it? It's good to see Ozzy kept busy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Quack, quack, quack.
Well, listeners, the shelving imps are loaded into the back of the van. What now?
Well, Paul, would you mind travelling with us? Quack, quack, quack. Just to make sure, keep an eye on them, make sure they're sedated. I've got to sit in the front with Yeti Uncle John and give directions.
Yeah, we've got to drive somewhere and dispatch them. Well, yes, fine, that's fine. What about Cromitty? Oh, no, it's fine, Paul. I'll stay here. And I will, I will tidy up Toby's room so he won't notice that anything has ever happened. Oh, would you, Cromitty? That's marvellous, thank you. Yes, it's fine. Okay, well, let's hop into the car. And take them back.
Marvellous, yes, quack, quack, quack.
Well, if there's nothing else about all we've got time for. Shelving imps, eh? Didn't expect to see them back, but there you are. That's what happens when you buy too many books. No, you can never buy too many books. Actually, I think you can. Well, to be fair, I only really buy digital books these days just because it's easier for me. But anyway, so that's all we've got time for, listeners. More episodes in the can. We'll be back again soon. Say goodbye, everybody. Oh, yes, goodbye, everybody. Yes, goodbye, everybody.
Oh, yeah, goodbye, everybody. Quack, quack, quack.
Goodbye. How much further we got to go, guys?
Oh, not too far, Paul. Not too far. Quack, quack, quack.
Good. So just down this road. Oh, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What are you counting, Paul? Quack, quack, quack.
I'm just counting the shelving imps. Oh, it's like Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Well, that's the thing.
What's the thing, Paul? Quack, quack, quack.
Well, that's the thing. I can only count 12. 12 what? 12 shelving imps. It sounds quite enough to me. Yes, but don't you remember, Ozzy? We saw 13 heartbeats plus the 3 of ours.
Oh, you're right, Paul. Well, we've lost one.
We have. Do you think he's still back in the flat?
Oh, he could be. He could be, and let me have a look. Oh, I think it's the leader as well, the mummy one. I can't see that. These are all babies.
You mean Cromitty? He's trapped back at the house, back at the flat with the mummy shelving him. Oh dear. Come on, I'll turn the car around. Oh blimey, quick. We better do. Quack, quack, quack. Doot-de-doot-de-doo. Doot-de-doot-de-doo. Oh, tidying up. Oh dear, the smell is still bad. You wouldn't have thought it though. Oh, the room's quite dark. Why do they keep this room like that? He just likes lamps. That's Toby. He likes lamps. Hello? Oh, there must be an extra shelving imp. Or one we did not know about. What can we do? I need to keep very still. Oh, it's coming closer. Oh no. Oh, it looks like a big one. A very angry one. It must be the mother. The mother shelving imp. Must be furious. We took all her babies away. Oh no, there's nothing worse than a mother animal upset. Oh, I think it's seen me. What? Oh no. Oh, by the way, listeners, this is all happening in my head. I'm not speaking out loud. I'm not an idiot. No. I must not move. I must not move. He's coming. Oh no, please leave me alone. Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me. Oh no. I can feel its breath on my face. Oh, those sharp teeth. It's got some sharp teeth. And claws. Oh, please do not see me. Please do not see me. Oh, no.
Quack, quack, quack. Stop where you are. You wicked shelving imp. Come here.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, what happened?
It's all right. Quack, quack, quack. I'll just shot a sleepy dart thing at it. Cromitty,
Oh, are you all right? Oh, I think it had seen me. It was very, very cross. It's all right, quack, quack, quack. We'll reunite it with its babies. Oh dear. Oh, it could have been worse, you know. It could have been worse? Yeah, if it had got loose, or been loose in the car and started screeching and jumping at us, we could have had a car accident. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, I guess so. Oh, we should have counted them. I know, I'm sorry, quack, 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 that's on me. Oh, we knew there were 13, we should have counted 13. I thought they'd all gone in. When they're in, you know, lying, sleeping like that, all their fur, it's difficult to tell one from another, but we've definitely got the 12, and now we've got the 13, the extra one. Well, it's fine. Oh, Cromitty, you all right? I think I'm fine. Oh, Cromitty, Cromitty, it didn't hurt you, did it? No, but I was taken aback. Dear, oh dear. Oh, goodness. That was a close thing. You know, shelving imps aren't usually violent, but mummy shelving imp, that's what I was thinking. They get very territorial. No mother likes to have all his children taken away from it like that. It'll be fine now, Cromitty. It'll be just fine. Quack, quack, quack. Oh, I thank you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I gotta go now! Bye! Gotta go! Bye!
Goodbye.
It's been good, but yeah, definitely time to come home now.
Wow. Really? No kidding.
Goodbye. Yes, goodbye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
Oh dear. What's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
That is so cringe, oh my god.
You're a man of culture as well.
Well, Cromitty, is everything okay? You're all right? I am, Paul, yes. What a palaver it was a bit. Anyway, the shelving imps were all delivered to the place where shelving imps live, and it should be fine. We've double-checked Toby's room. No more heartbeats, no more, life signs, no more smells. Oh, no more smells, no. Everything back to normal. He'll never know that his room was infested with shelving imps only hours ago. You can't pull the wool over Toby's eyes. No, it's not exactly pulling the wool over his eyes. It's just, he'll never know. I hope not. I wouldn't want to have to explain it, even if it is partly due to him ordering too many books. Oh, Paul. Well, I hope Ozzy gets home okay. I think Yeti Uncle John was dropping him off. Good. Well, Ozzy, that's your house, is it?
It is, quack, quack, quack. I've moved to the area permanently now because, well, at least on a 6-month lease. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, that's good. You must come round for dinner at the Magpie Hut sometime.
Oh, I will. Quack, quack, quack. But, I don't like to get in the way. Quack, quack, quack. I mean, I know, I'm quite loud, quack, 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 and I know I'm not to everybody's taste. I don't think that, yeah, I don't know how popular I am.
Oh, don't say that, Ozzy. I was only talking to Toppy Smelly the other night, and he'd heard some of the episodes, like when you first came on the show, your first day and things like that, and he said you were adorable. He said that you were you were charming.
Really? Quack, quack, quack. Most people just find me irritating. Quack, quack, quack. And I can understand it to a certain extent. Quack, quack, quack. I mean, I presume that's why I got sent on those long trips overseas. Quack, quack, quack. Because, you know...
Ozzy, don't even think of it. No, Cromitty had to work and needed it done, so... No, he trusted you.
Are you sure? Quack, quack, quack. I just think people find me irritating. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, no, don't say that. I know it's very easy to feel that way when you start a new job. And obviously you're replacing temporarily replacing a very popular character on the Shy Life podcast, Eat the Alien. So, there's always going to be people who like you and people who might not like you, but we like you, Ozzy, we like you. Toppy Smelly said he liked you, so that's the main thing.
Oh, do you think I'll get to meet Toppy Smelly? Quack, quack, quack?
I think it's almost a definite, yeah. I think he wants to meet you, so I'm sure it'll happen soon.
Oh, I hope so. Quack, quack, quack. I expect I'll get sent off on another career job, so I might miss him, but hopefully I'll see him one day.
You will, don't worry.
Oh, thank you, Yeti Uncle John. Quack, quack, quack. So thank you for saying what you did. Quack, quack, quack.
No, it's my pleasure. Some people find me irritating. Oh, goodness knows why.
No. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh my God, there's nothing I like better is when another new episode of the Shy Life podcast comes out. Now that one was funny.
Paul, we have another message from Ugg. Oh no. Oh, go on, play it. Here you go.
Hello, it's me, Ugg again. Are my messages getting through? I'm looking for my parent, Yeti. Did he change his phone number? I've not heard from him in weeks. I'm alarmed. Please advise me. Thank you.
It's short and sweet. It is Paul. I think you're going to have to give him an answer. I think I'm going to have to give him an answer as well. Oh, golly. Well, patch me in. I'm sorry? Patch me in so I can reply to him. Oh, all right. Okay, now start speaking. Hi, it's me, Paul. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you sooner, but I do have news about Ick, but I'm afraid it's not good. I'm afraid, it's quite a long story. You might want to sit down. Let me start from the beginning. So basically he's been kidnapped. Yes, kidnapped. But we weren't aware of it to start with. It looks like he was replaced, long before we realised that he was gone. Anyway, it's a bit like this. I'll tell you some more. Yes. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I think that was a wonderful episode, don't you, Toppy? I sure do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The way Paul Chandler, the Shy Yeti, travels around gives me a rash.
672.
This is just the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Et voilà,